Welcome to the Launch to Six podcast, a podcast about how you can launch your online business from 0 to 6 figures in 24 months or less, regardless of your prior experience. Now, here's your hosts.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Launch to Six podcast. You're here with me and Tom this episode, and the reason this episode is named How to Put $1 into Facebook and Get $3 Out, the Facebook ad machine. Now, it's quite a kind of a strange title really, but the reason for this is the fact that this is a real model. This is a possibility that you can actually build out this type of system, this type of marketing machine, as we like to call it, Launch to Six. I'm here with Tom, and Tom, within Menacing Media, within Launch to Six, is very much our marketing guy. He knows this stuff down to a T. It's his baby. It's his obsession. Tom, mate, how do we even start? Like for somebody who's never marketed online, they're just starting. They've heard the concept of a Facebook ad. What is it? What is Facebook advertising?
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're all doing awesome. So there might be some background noise at the moment because I'm traveling, but I'll get straight into it. So yeah, I've taught this for years now and I've applied it to my own business. And I would truly say for you to be able to grow to the next level in business, you need to invest in advertising. And the key thing is, how do you turn advertising into profit? So it's not about just advertising for the sake of it or just branding or anything like that. The whole goal behind it is to put $1 in and to get $3, $5, $6 out. On average, they say every email to the average company online is worth about $40 over the lifetime of that email. So what that means is, if you buy an email through Facebook ads for $5, you generate someone on your list for $5. Look at that return on investment. Warren Buffett looks at 20% ROI in a business. Obviously, he's doing it big scale, but we can grow our business, and the best return on investment is marketing in your business. That is the best investment you're going to get with your cash to grow even more cash, is to put it into advertising and know how to turn it into profit. I would say we'll start with this. I said the first goal is to have an outcome, have a goal. So how much do you want to make every month? Every year, really, then every quarter, every month, every week, then every day. And how much do you need to spend in order to achieve that? So gambling, you put money in and you're likely to lose. Marketing, advertising, is you put money in and you know the mathematics down to a T, so you never lose. That's a big difference, because most people think, oh, I don't want to spend money on marketing. That's a cost. Marketing isn't a cost. Ask McDonald's how they grew. So they grew by knowing their numbers. They grew by knowing that if they put $1 in, they can get $3 out. Of course, we're going to go deeper into this. How does that actually look in reality for a beginner? And I'll show you exactly how that works. But does that make sense, Thomas? Let me know if it doesn't make sense and I'll break it down.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, for our listeners, you know, in terms of numbers, for example, so one of the big things that we always talk about in marketing is testing and measuring. You know, someone's going, oh my God, I'm putting money into Facebook. Where would you start with that? You know, how much would you be looking to spend and then how would you start to scale that?
So I remember in my education business, in the property investing sector, real estate, whatever terminology you want to call it, I was making about 8-9 grand consistently from organic marketing. So instead of paying for leads, I was using organic methods, so it was my time, but it was slower and I couldn't scale because I can't control that. I can control paid advertising though. I can control how much I spend, and I can dial it down and dial it up. So if you wanted, you could spend $5 a day. If you only wanted to spend $5 a day, you can do that, but you're only probably going to get one lead. So with Facebook, I started off, Thomas, with $50 a day. So I was making about 10, and that's really small. Think about that. That's like $600 a week, but I was making 10K profit a month. Why? What was I doing with the rest of the money? I was just probably putting it aside. If you save money, then cash depreciates in the bank. So you're actually losing money when you put. So people need to know why they're advertising. The reason why I advertised when I went from organic to paid, because I wanted to grow quicker. And also, Thomas, I wanted to grow my list larger because the bigger list I had, let me put it as a metaphor. Imagine if you had one rental property, and then imagine if you go, oh, I want to own 100 rental properties that produce more cash flow. That is the same as building your email list, as long as you're emailing them your products and services. It works like that. The more properties you have, the more rent you're going to receive. It's the same as your list, but as a property, you have to invest. You have to invest in that property, and you have to know your numbers. You'll get the money back, but with this, you can get your money back sometimes the same day, but that's if you're very good. If you're average, you can get your money back in about a week and a half, if you're average.
So another question, because there are other elements to this. I mean, you know, guys, we run a marketing funnel, a sales funnel that uses Facebook advertising as one of our marketing streams. I mean, Tom, you know, for the guys to sort of look at getting started, what else would they need alongside say, I mean, it's just a Facebook account and a business account to start off with. What else do they need to sort of really build that machine out?
So the first goal, let's just say they want to double their business. So they're making 5K a month using organic methods, Facebook, Instagram. They want to go to 10K a month. Well, what you need to do is you need to break how much you need to spend a day. So if you want to make an extra, say, 5K a month profit from Facebook ads, you need to have a good giveaway, something you give away for free is step one. So a cheat sheet, a guide, a video series, a webinar like the one they see for Launch to Six. You need some value. And then what you're going to do is you need Facebook ads. Essentially, someone's going to click it and they're going to go to a page. So you need some squeeze page, which is an ugly little simple page. The whole design of that page is not be pretty, is to get that name and email to build your list. The reason why you're doing paid advertising, one is to grow the business. Two is to build the list, because the bigger your list, the more money you're going to make. So that's the whole goal, because otherwise people go, why am I building a list? Because a mentor told me. They need to buy into it as much as we do, Thomas, because that's when they're going to truly succeed, when they understand. It's just people haven't been taught this. They don't teach this at business school. Because they don't know it, because the tutors, they don't understand how this works. Because remember, online is different. We don't need inventory. We've got a very, very lean business. So that means a lot of our money we can put into the one investment, which is advertising. So I would say a landing page. And then, to be honest, Facebook ads works in 3 steps. You have the targeting. So I'm going to target 20-year-olds to 50-year-olds, male and female, for example, location. Then interests. And then what happens is you simply have what's called an image, and then the copy, which is simply the words on the ad. That's what copy means. It means the words on the ad and the image. The key with Facebook ads is to have an image that makes someone want to click. That's the key behind the image. It intrigues them, so they click on your ad, then they click for the page. That's the power of Facebook ad. Facebook ads make it very easy for us to do this. And then what happens from there is your landing page needs to be simple and compelling, because you want them to give you. It needs to be interesting. If it's not interesting, people aren't going to give you their email. And then that's really it, Thomas, to be honest. It's just then, of course, it's more advanced. But if they only want to just get started, it's as simple as writing a post on your personal page, but you're actually running an ad.
Yeah. I think, guys, that's a really good point to summarize off this podcast, and we'll be doing more and more detail about Facebook and how it works. It's a very, very powerful tool. But guys, key things, the key facts, as Tom said, that you guys really need to know about Facebook ads. 1, it's about the targeting. 2, the location. And 3, the interests, and then your image and your copy. That's then going to drive traffic towards your land, your squeeze. We've done podcasts before, and we talk about the structure and flow of traffic for a business, which is very important to have that, your front end, your back end, as we talked about in a previous podcast.
100%.
Any final words to say to the guys getting started in Facebook ads?
There's some last points. If they want to turn $1 into free, and you think about that, if you spend 10 grand, then you've made 20 grand profit that year. If you spend 100, you've made 200. And this is very, very average numbers over a period of a year. It's extremely average. I want to be conservative. I've turned $1 into $26 once. Wow. So you think about that. You actually think about that, and that's true. And we got the number. We can show you this, guys. If you're in our Facebook groups, we show you. We don't just make claims. We actually will show you. But your key goal is to know the price of your product and how much does it cost. That sounded really like a New Yorker there. How much does it cost for you to acquire a customer? And your whole goal really is to break even on the first 7 days. So if I put $1,000 in, I want to say how many products or services do I need to sell to recoup that cash? Then everything else I sell, my affiliate offers, my high ticket services, that's pure profit. That's how it works. So you need a liquidator offer, which is to get that capital back that you put into ads. So if you spend $100, you need to get the $100 back as quick as possible. Then the rest is pure profit. And that's why I love this business, because the more leads you have, and as long as you're helping people, you're going to make a lot of money. And some people in business, $1 million a year is not good. They're failing. So it depends on your level. It really depends on how big do you want to go. The one last thing, Facebook, you can be small or you can go large. So if you want to do just $50 a day and you just want to make $100 a day profit, you can do that. You can do that. If you want to generate 1,000 and spend $5,000 a day on Facebook ads, you can do that too.
Yeah. No, fantastic. And I hope you guys found that summary really useful. As always, if you want more information about Launch to Six, come join our Facebook group, come interact with the community, book in a call, come say hi, guys. We're always happy to chat through and go through things with you guys. And
massively, Thomas. We'll break down this if they want. If they want us to show them ads and how it works on our strategy call, we can actually show the screen and help them. And of course, we've got coaching and stuff where we dive into this. So yeah, I'm more than happy to help people on the call with that.
No, awesome. Guys, till the next one, we'll catch you soon.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.